BBC Radio Newcastle at St Mary's, and Pope wearing orange tonight, short sleeves once again. He's not bothered by the cold, Nick Pope, and it hasn't affected his goalkeeping this season. The weather. They're going to be in their change kit tonight, Newcastle, of blue and gold, with gold shorts and blue socks. Southampton in red and white with black shorts and white socks. Stuart Atwell, the referee, and his assistants Darren Cann and James Mannering are in luminous yellow, black shorts and black socks. The Saints, Nathan Jones in charge. He was appointed after Ralph Hasenhüttl left following the Newcastle game here before the World Cup. Has gone with Gavin Bazunu in goal, back four of Lianco, Chaleta Sarr, Salisu, Walker-Peters, Alcaraz, Diallo and Ward-Prowse in midfield, Djenepo, Orsic and Mara. Among their substitutes, Shea Adams and Adam Armstrong. And Newcastle unchanged. Pope in goal, Trippier, Shea, Botman, Byrne, Bruno, Longstaff, Willock, Almiron, Joelinton, Wilson. The next step on the road to Wembley. And it's underway on BBC Radio Newcastle and NUFC TV. And Newcastle kicking as we look, and we're on the opposite side to the television cameras from right to left. Ball on halfway, Bruno plays it out to Almiron, middle of the Southampton half, but he couldn't keep it in. It took a touch off a home player though. Finding Byrne, first time to Joelinton. Holds off Walker-Peters, cuts inside. Bruno gets his head up, shifts it and switches it to Almiron. Corner of the box now, Trippier with a cross. Willock at the back post, and it was missed by Walker-Peters, the defender, and Willock couldn't get a touch either. But a great ball in by Trippier.
Yeah.
And it's a Southampton throw on this near side, 0-0.
Good play again. It was behind Willock as well. I know Walker-Peters missed it.
Longstaff out to Trippier, looking to release Almiron. Oh, he got the touch and took it round the defender, and Chaleta Sarr has conceded a free kick.
It's a yellow card as well.
Near to the corner of the penalty box on the far right-hand side. Almiron almost away, and a booking for the Croatian international. Has a touch, back down the line to Almiron. This is nice. Longstaff, a 1-2 with Almiron. Level with the edge of Southampton's box. Through for the overlapping Trippier, a floated cross in, met by Joe Willock, over the top again. Here are Newcastle, Willock breaking away down the left. Almiron in the box on the far side, Willock sidesteps his man, gets the shot off, saved, Callum Wilson blocked,
yeah!
And then Joelinton has scored, but the whistle has gone from Stuart Atwell. The goal will not stand. They had a couple of goes, Newcastle, Willock, Wilson and then Joelinton. The ball ended up in the net, but Stuart Atwell blew his whistle and it remains 0-0.
Well, it all comes about because Lianco tries to pinch a ball here that he's got no right to try and pinch. We get goal side of him, and from then on they're always in big trouble.
Well, VAR will check out the goal just to be certain, but you've seen it again, Ando?
No, I haven't seen it again, but I think it is handball.
Trippier on his chest, then on the floor towards Joelinton, intercepted by Diallo, and this is a Southampton attack now on the right-hand side. Diallo's turn, played it back to Alcaraz, he's going to go for goal. Oh, and Pope has managed to shovel it away and behind.
Whoa.
That may have taken a touch on the way through. Nick Pope seemed to be deceived by the flight of the ball, and it's a corner. Left-footed ball between defenders, over the top. Pope comes and heads it clear. Got above a Southampton player. Now the referee's blown his whistle. There is a man down on the deck in white and red, and he's waved on the medical team. Home fans are up wanting a
I don't think that's a foul.
It's Pope. He just got up and got over the top and won the header.
I don't think that's a foul.
Stuart Atwell looking at his watch and then blows for the break. It's Southampton 0, Newcastle United 0 on BBC Radio Newcastle. But Newcastle have dealt with it. Then Willock gives it back to Southampton. But Newcastle have it again, and Almiron gets away from Salisu and charges down the left side. Almiron in towards the penalty area, still going, looking for Wilson. It's behind him. It's come to Sean Longstaff, and it's over the top from 20 yards.
He's got to get over it. He's got to keep it down. Just lashes at it high over the top. It's a chance again.
Another one that they've put over the bar.
Yeah, many times have we seen him do that.
Elyounoussi, Bednarek and Lavia having already made one change. Bruno on the right. This is Newcastle looking to create something through Trippier, finding Almiron in space on the wing, into the area, 1-2 with Longstaff. Almiron with a cut back, and it's come here to the back post. And Joelinton is the latest.
You can't keep missing these type of chances. That's incredible. What a miss that is.
Joelinton is the latest Newcastle player.
You can't laugh about that, son.
To fail to hit the target. It was their best move of the night in terms of the tie as a whole. And they've taken a quick one. Almiron into the area, heads for the goal line, plays it across, and it's into the side netting. It was Dan Burn, or was it Sven Botman at the back post? Botman back stick, right-footed, still hasn't scored for Newcastle, but very close to the opener.
You can't keep missing these chances. It's incredible.
Ward-Prowse, we know all about his brilliant delivery, the quality from set pieces. This is whipped in towards the penalty spot. Southampton header down, and Pope makes a save from Shea Adams on the turn. Diving to his left, Pope pushes it clear. It's now back on the edge of the box, and Lee Anko digs out an effort over the top.
Good save again.
Joe Willett going off for Alan Saint-Maximin in the first change, and Alexander Isak on for Callum Wilson. They've already had one disallowed. They've missed some great chances, particularly Joelinton over the bar from close range. Share down the right wing off a Southampton player. Isak takes it, turns, breaks into the area away from Chaleta Sarr, and rolled across and turned in. And this time it's into the net from Joelinton. Guilty of a bad miss earlier in this second half. He has now scored the goal to make it Southampton 0, Newcastle United 1.
Well, it's all about Isak. This time he couldn't miss. Just put on a plate from him. He's a yard out. Isak, great little turn. Poor defending by Southampton. He just gets wrong side of him when he does it. Cuts along the byline and he rolls it straight into the path of Joelinton. And he can't miss. He'll be a relieved man as well.
Well, it's the second time he's put the ball in the net tonight, the Brazilian. This one not ruled out, and on 74 minutes they take the lead. But as you say, Ando, Share with the move forwards, but Isak with the turn and the speed to skin the defender.
Really poor defending.
In League Cup terms, joins Alan Gowling, Glenn Keeley and Jeff Nolte in scoring for Newcastle in the last 4 of this competition. But Southampton were good before Newcastle scored, and they're coming again here with Armstrong. It's a strong challenge from Byrne, edge of the area, then a cross in from the right. Adams with a flick on. Edozie back into the middle, and then Armstrong, big chance, it's gone in. It's taken a massive touch on the way through.
They love the dramatic of it.
Newcastle players surround the referee. I wouldn't be entirely shocked if this goal stood, by the way, given the way that some decisions tend to go. Referee says no goal. Longstaff gets close to the Southampton sub, makes a good challenge, gets a boot to the ball, and it's with Joelinton, and Saint-Maximin takes it and goes, and is still going. Alan Saint-Maximin, and is still going. The run is ended at the edge of the box by Chaleta Sarr, who gets a yellow card from Stuart Atwell for the second time tonight, and then the red, and Southampton are reduced to 10 men. It's 1-0 Newcastle. BBC Radio Newcastle. Longstaff and Murphy, good play. Joelinton just behind, halfway to Bruno. There's loads of space against the 10 men of Southampton. Alexander Isak's in, keeper comes out, Isak round him and wide and into the side netting.
wasn't easy. Angle was really tight. But once he's got round the keeper, you fancied him as well, didn't you?
It's just too far wide of goal, isn't he, Ando? Like you say, a difficult chance.
Yeah, did well.
Creating.
Just sold the keepers, didn't he? Sold the keeper.